Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to give you a quick update on the progress of our efforts for the Apache Lake Smallmouth Restoration Project. And then I want to tell you a little bit more about it because it's not just a short-term project, it's actually a longer-term project, and I'm going to tell you about that. But first, we've already collected about $1,200 in the first 48 hours of this effort through the website. That's just completely fantastic. I'm overwhelmed. Frankly, it's going better than I anticipated, yet we got a long way to go. So here's where we're going, okay? This is important. We're going for $10,000. Game and Fish has a source for smallmouth in Utah that are going to be between 4 and 5 inches in length, so a little bit bigger than what I told you in the first video. They're gonna get 500 of these fingerlings for $10,550 some odd dollars. Yes, we're only going for $10,000 because I can guarantee you once we get $10,000, we'll get the 500. That will not be an issue. So please understand that your donations matter, and if you haven't donated yet, please go ahead and give that a shot. Link below. Now, here's the long-term goal. We're not done. We're going to also work with Game and Fish to help them understand that if we're bringing $10,000 for this first effort, that we expect them to maintain the smallmouth population in Apache Lake over the years if needed, okay? If in the following years we need to put some more fish into the lake, we think that responsibility now belongs in the hands of the Game and Fish, at least from our first effort on. So I see this first effort as a message, a strong financial message commitment from the anglers here in Arizona that we want smallmouth in Apache, and we're putting our money up and we're showing you how much we want it. Anticipate us going to the Arizona Commission meetings. The Game and Fish has a commission of appointed people who run the show, if you will, at the very high levels, and I think they have meetings, and we certainly want to attend some of those and let them know that not only our efforts, what we've done, and that frankly the financial responsibility of taking care of this really belongs in Game and Fish, and hopefully they see that and they will move this forward and build at least a bit of a multi-year program to make sure the smallmouth get restored. However that might happen, you know, just remember smallmouth had been in Apache Lake for decades. I fished in Apache Lake 40 years ago and they were there. They can reproduce on their own. Problem is golden algae whacked them 1 year or 2 years in a row and wiped them out. And so now we need to help them again, right? And to get them going. So us in phase 1 here is to get those 500 fish. Phase 2 is Game and Fish puts together a little program and they maintain it. If they have to add more fish in the following years, so be it. I think that's their responsibility. That's how I look at it. I bet you share my beliefs on that. But we want to be friendly, but we want to be assertive. That's how I think about it. One of the things I want to share with you is that on the link at below here where you can go to donate, I'm going to put a little chart, a bar chart where, it's $10,000 and we've collected this much. So you'll be able to go and look at it. I'll update that every couple of days as we move forward. I know people are sending checks, okay? So let's talk about that. Let's say you don't want to go through midweek and you want to just write a check to Game and Fish. If you do that, fantastic. Thank you. But do this, and note you must do this. In the little memo on the check, say exactly something like for Apache smallmouth. So whatever you donate, $100, $200, $1,000 maybe, somebody out there, if you want to give it directly to Game and Fish, this is for Apache smallmouth project, right? They will honor that. We've already talked to them multiple times about this. They will honor said donations. Just like our donations, when it goes to Game and Fish, they're going to say this, boom, 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 for Apache smallmouth. And just a note about midweek. If you're concerned about midweek, we are a 501(c) organization. That means we're a nonprofit. Anything you donate to us, we'll get you a receipt by check. You already get a receipt in the system, and you get a check. If you give us a check, we'll give you a receipt so you can take it off in your taxes. And I do believe that Game and Fish, anything you donate to the government as well as deductible as a donation. Keep that in mind. Also, none of the members of Midweek take any kind of fees for our efforts. I'm the secretary, I get nothing. President gets nothing. This is volunteer work. So 100% of the money that you give to Midweek Bass Club, it goes 100% to Game and Fish. Okay, so keep that in mind. So hey everybody, again, thank you. I appreciate it. And remember, be free out there. We're Americans. We deserve to be free.